Wait, they revealed the Krabby Patty secret formula and it's vegan? What type of ingredient is this? I never expected any type of ingredient like this. These are not ingredients.
Krabby Patty's secret formula has finally been revealed.
With lettuce, cheese,
It's
onions,
never
tomatoes,
been
ketchup,
revealed.
mustard,
This is
in
the first time
that
ever been
But wait.
revealed.
What about this then?
We start with a
Wait.
fresh patty, add some crisp
Yeah?
undersea veggies and cheese with secret sauce and some
Veggie?
bun. Voila!
Krabs
Wait,
has lied,
veggie?
begged, and
It found a secret and he been using pearl mom guts and small pieces every year and feeding them. Or I heard that Krabby Patty formula is made out of fish. But I ended up realizing that it really not made out of fish.
we're going to do something that not even a super genius Plankton could ever do. We're going to figure out the
Wait.
recipe that makes Krabby
Damn.
Patties just
Not
so
even
dang
Plankton
good. We're going
found
full-on
out what the
investigator
recipe
mode. Talking about episode clues, fan
and when we
theories, and
did
even
see how
creating
it
it, figure it
was
out
made with a
once
bunch of,
and for all. To start
mixed
off,
up
let's look at the
chemical
time
and stuff
SpongeBob revealed that
that
Mr. Krabs lied about the
when
secret
it actually
ingredient. It comes
hit
from when
Mr.
SpongeBob
Krabs
got challenged by
when
the
they
worst
were
food critic in all
younger
of
or
the
so.
Ghana. It all
But
started like any
this
other
guy
day at the
spiced
Krusty Krab.
onion.
Apart from an incredible burger, did you notice what just happened?
Yeah.
SpongeBob added
What?
exactly 9 ingredients in this order. Bun,
9?
patty, lettuce, cheese,
Yeah.
onions, tomato, ketchup, mustard, pickles, and bun. This order isn't random, it's going to matter more than you think. Now, SpongeBob is just banging out
what
Krabby
you
Patty
trying
after
to say?
Krabby Patty when suddenly every chef's
Okay.
worst nightmare walks in. And no, I'm not
What?
talking about a Karen that wants to fight the minimum wage server.
I got it already.
We're not talking about Karen. We're not talking about one of them Karens that gonna fight them off and say, "Hey, you touched me."
There you go.
For the record, this is
Hey,
exactly
not-
what a
not
food
doing all
critic
that.
should look like. Because how are you an expert in food and not obese? Anyway, Bubble Bass takes one bite of the Krabby Patty.
I don't get about both that. Like, how you supposed to be an expert in food and be obese? Are you both? Don't you need to lay down on the food? Like, you're eating too much. Come on. I'm not saying I hate obesity. I'm just saying, like, lay down on the food.
Patty and tell SpongeBob that he made a mistake.
Yeah.
Think. This is pretty good. You forgot the pickle.
After messing up the Krabby Patty, SpongeBob starts to lose his mind, and Mr. Krabs has to
Yeah.
step in.
Shoe, mustard, pan, bun.
Now you
Mr.
forget about the whole
Krabs, I am
thing.
so
You
confused.
forgot how
Why
to
don't
make
you take the
Krabby
rest
Patty.
of the day off?
Who'll make the Krabby Patties?
We got Squidward.
I just know he made Squidward work his nose off that day. Things get so bad, Mr. Krabs decides to take matters into his own
Squidward?
claws and teaches SpongeBob how to make...
Let me say it, right? Anybody in the Curry Crab, they only Scribble and Miss Crab and SpongeBob, right? SpongeBob is the only person in that restaurant that know how to make the Krabby Patty perfect and right to a per T. So without SpongeBob, that restaurant is going down the drain. You find
Krabby Patty
SpongeBob
again.
for good.
Mr. Krabs.
After failing to make a Krabby Patty for 2 whole days, SpongeBob gives up just before he gives us our first clue.
Mr. Krabs.
Bun, patty, ketchup, mustard, pickles, onions, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, and bun. SpongeBob changed the
Okay.
order. This is our first clue. The order of the Krabby Patty doesn't matter. In the episode Just One Bite, we see Squidward
Wait,
go
it
wild for
doesn't
Krabby
matter?
Patties. Squidward picks up a
Wait
Krabby
a
Patty that
minute.
just doesn't look quite right.
Squidward, you can't eat all those patties at one time.
What's gonna happen? Am I gonna blow up?
It'll go right to your thighs.
My thighs?
All of the burgers in the final stack that Squidward gulps down have lettuce both at the top and the bottom, and that's because
Yeah.
the Krabby Patty secret formula isn't about how you assemble the burger. If you can't cook the patty the right way, it's never going to taste like a real Krabby Patty. Just ask Mr. Krabs.
Sure, it doesn't matter how it's made.
Squidward isn't
It's
in
just
the
how
way.
you cook the patty. Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
He burnt
We're
my
getting
face.
somewhere.
SpongeBob actually taught
We're
Plankton the
definitely
right
getting
way to
somewhere.
cook the Krabby Patty once.
Uh-huh.
We see this in the episode Someone's in the Kitchen with Sandy when Plankton manages to steal Sandy's skin and pretends to be her.
Sandy? You don't look so good.
Lies!
No reason to be suspicious in any way. Well, as long as there's no reason to be suspicious.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
reason to be suspicious at all, y'all. Plankton heads on over to the Krabby Patty and tries to convince SpongeBob to tell him the secret formula. Good thing Mr. Krabs saw this coming, kinda.
Yeah, but this is your old buddy Sandy Cheeks.
Section 904.44-929B. Closer in 2 catfish in a skillet.
With the secret formula off the table, Plankton changes
you're
his plan and
saying
convinces...
anybody who working at the restaurant can know about a formula. But anybody who's not working at the Krabby Patty can't know about a formula. That's smart. So you need to be at 274
Exactly
degrees.
283 seconds on each side.
How could this get
So
any easier?
SpongeBob is
274
cooking perfect
degree
medium rare
on-
burgers,
and it
pink,
gotta
juicy,
be
and
cooked
flawless in the center. And
same
the magic
way
don't stop
on
there.
both
Every
sides.
element of the burger gets the same amount of love.
Then thoroughly clean the surface. Always making sure to get both sides.
Most there.
Two
You
different
should
skills.
demonstrate a few more times.
Or we could address your problem area or issue
What?
difficulty with the initial transfer move.
Things get so
Transfer-
complicated that Plankton gives up
Alright,
trying to learn
that's
now and
definitely
decides
making
to
it
just
too
steal the
complicated.
secret formula instead. Guess how that goes for him.
Only for my cold, dead feelers.
The only thing more insane than stealing someone's skin for the secret recipe is this.
Yeah.
Even if Plankton did get the formula, he still wouldn't be able to make the patty. We see this in the episode Krabby Road after Plankton overhears
Why you say
SpongeBob
that?
singing about the secret recipe.
Don't think I've had any good time. He's singing about the Krabby Patty. I'll have the Krabby Patty formula.
Plankton convinces SpongeBob to join his band and write a song about the Krabby Patty. Still a better songwriter than Taylor
Alright,
Swift.
I don't know if
Anyways,
you
Plankton
work
keeps trying to
on-
get SpongeBob to spill
work,
the secret
right?
formula, but all SpongeBob can focus on is how much he loves singing.
Let's see what's locked in his subconscious.
Undefeated.
No matter how much Plankton tries to convince SpongeBob to give up the formula,
Brush
SpongeBob
him
won't
up
do
and
it.
brush
But he
him
does have
down,
some good
brush
news
him,
for Plankton,
brush
though.
I'm sorry for doing it. It was kind of catchy.
We've still got a whole week before our first gig at the Krusty Krab.
At the Krusty Krab?
So we have to go in after hours when nobody's there.
The Patty Stealers. Yes, that is the name Plankton came up with.
That
Sneak
ain't
into the
too
Krusty
bad.
Krab at
The
night.
Patty
Right as they're
Stealers?
about to perform.
That's
However,
not a bad
Plankton
name.
decides to go.
No, Rory! Oh, well done! Wait a minute, front, so you
What type of green is this? I never expected any type of green like this. These are not a green. What the? Alright, didn't make no
Why
sense.
are we adding 4 cups of it to a burger? The rest of the recipe
Yeah.
is just as insane.
Alright, so it said for Krabby Patty. Wait, did that just say? It sound like jellyfish? Bro, what is sense at all?
Teaspoons of Y, chopped Z, 2 tablespoons of A, pinch of B, mix in some C, and add a splash of D. The fact that the writers went this far to keep a vegan burger recipe secret is insane. What's even more insane is how Mr. Krabs actually created the
Wait,
Krabby Patty in
it's
the
a
first
vegan
place.
burger?
In the episode Friend or Foe, Mr. Krabs
I
and Plankton
thought
tell
it was
SpongeBob how
actually-
they used to be best friends back in the day.
That makes sense.
Oh, just a gently.
I'm sure I don't need to explain just how good this burger was. One bite and you're in heaven. Literally, just ask old man Jank.
If you'd be the first to try.
Realize this is the first burger they ever made before they actually made the wonderful Krabby Patty. By mistake, actually. And the crazy thing, what they did with the first burger they made, bro, all y'all got put it in the chat. R.I.P. What? Y'all gonna have to put it in the chat R.I.P.
Crab Patties KO Old Man J.
How? What do they put into that burger? I'm not even sure.
I don't know
It's
what
just
they
kind of
put in that
impressive,
burger,
really.
but
Give
how
me
they-
a little
how y'all
shock.
first
Soon after
burger
Mr. Krabs and Plankton
been
start fighting over
so
who gets the
bad
recipe, yes, the
that
same recipe
kill
that just
a
killed the person.
man.
They start fighting
How
over who
y'all
gets
kill
to keep
someone?
it. I'm beginning to think the Plankton isn't the only one who's evil here.
Well, it was your
Yeah.
fault the patty was. I'm taking the recipe and fixing it.
No.
I'll give you catch.
Alright.
Plankton leaves to the part of the original plaid patty recipe. Right as he's leaving, however, he accidentally adds a few final ingredients.
Well, that's ruined. But no use letting this go to waste. I discovered the perfect patty batter.
No way. Does this mean Plankton
Wow.
actually created the Krabby Patty recipe?
So you telling me that Pointon made the Krabby Patty? So Pointon made the Krabby Patty, but Mr. Krabs took it and made even better.
Now, in case you didn't catch that, 7 different bottles fell into the mix. These 7 ingredients are what turned the plaid patty into the Krabby Patty. What you're looking at here is the
What?
secret formula. If only there was some way to figure out what was actually inside those bottles. There is. Zoom in
What?
on what's inside the 3rd bottle. Green tops and red body.
Wait, you look at the third bar with the red top? That is something. I don't know what that is. It's something.
Well, not Ramsey that it's a...
I'm gonna try one of Rag Boy's burgers.
You are the first to taste a Krabby Patty.
Apart from being completely gross, Plankton's patty also lacks any solid consistency. It's basically just pink goop. Poop, if you may. The Krabby
Yeah,
Patty, on the other
it
hand,
basically-
holds its
right.
shape.
Like,
I'm no chef, but based
chop
on
up
the improved
that
consistency, it's pretty clear that one of the ingredients that fell into the patty mix was a binder. That, plus the yellowish color of what was actually in the last bottle, I'm going to go ahead and say that this bottle was full of breadcrumbs. Luckily, SpongeBob was kind enough to list the rest of the ingredients himself. In the episode The Great Patty Caper, Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob run out of Krabby Patties and decide to make some on screen. I know what you're thinking. Barnacle shavings? This is what everyone in Bikini Bottom was going crazy over for? First of all, it's not as bad as it sounds. If you think about it, barnacle shavings are just calcium. Technically, they're just adding a multivitamin, kind of like how some companies add fluoride to their toothpastes. That makes it 7. Using the gibberish recipe Plankton stole, we can come up with an exact formula. 4 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon.
So basically, now we get what it is. Alright, the Krabby Patty formula. Y'all get your notebook, write this down. Cause y'all definitely gonna have to make this. Let's
spoon of barnacle shavings, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, a pinch of sea salt, chopped chili peppers, breadcrumbs.
Barnacle shaving, alright, is like put like shaving of orange, any type of shaving of fruits. All you got your cheese shred, shake that, right? Turmeric, I don't know what that is. Sea salt, y'all know what sea salt is. Chopped chili peppers, y'all know what chili pepper is. Just sprinkle a little chili pepper, chop them up with a knife. Alright, breadcrumbs, and then liquid smoke. I think that's for like smoking as you put fire on or something. But y'all get that one too. Y'all get it too.
We now have the 7 secret ingredients that make the Krabby Patty. Let's take a look at how Mr. Krabs made the Krabby Patty in the first place. Mr. Krabs added the secret ingredients to the original Plaid Patty recipe. They're flavor additives, not the actual base. If we go back to the actual recipe, we see Plankton cross 1 part squid ink off the list, leaving behind seaweed sauce and dried kelp.
To prove to those chowderheads that a burger could be semi-edible, we made sure to keep careful record of our progress.
Look at those things. Those aren't any meaty patties I've ever seen. But how can the Krabby Patty be vegan if it contains chum? The only question here is what vegetable Mr. Krabs is using. And this is where kelp, or more specifically red algae, comes in. In the episode Friends or Foe, we can see that 2 of the 3 ingredients in the original Plaid Patty recipe are some kind of seaweed.
We made sure to keep...
Wait, did you just say, is it like kelp? Or is it like seaweed type plant? I don't know. Then y'all can look back and see what it really is. Or
makes sense that the 3rd ingredient would also be a seaweed. And here's the interesting part. Red algae fits perfectly. Yamoja, a marine ingredient startup, has discovered a way to use red algae in medium-rare plant-based burgers.
In addition to providing the same reddish color of meat, the onion additive also browns and sizzles when cooked, producing the most realistic meat-like results yet.
That would make the Krabby Patty both juicy and give it a nice crust while keeping everything vegan at the same time. Although I'm pretty sure Mr. Krabs is more interested in using seaweed because it's cheap. Now, the final ingredient in the recipe is seaweed sauce, and a good amount of it too.
Seaweed sauce in a burger.
And there you have it, the Krabby Patty Deluxe.
Then come back to this video, or go to my TikTok and post something on TikTok, or post something on my channel or something, and tag me in it and tell me how it tastes.
How the Krabby Patty actually tastes. I'll let the King of the 7 Seas answer that for you.
And what makes you think his will be any better? Give me that. Seed to you.
The perfect ingredients cooked just the right way. It's not just a secret formula with cheap seaweed and barnacle shavings. It's the love SpongeBob puts into every bite. We've done in a few minutes what Plankton couldn't do in 20 years. I think that deserves a cheat meal, maybe even a Krabby Patty.
The crazy part about it, Mr. Krab and Plankton made the Krabby Patty, right? But 20 to 40 years later, Mr. Krab don't even know how to make his own recipe.
Kuya isoho, musarwa na kiko na hamu.